Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to the TNT Community Build Project Part 7. What I do is every Friday I showcase what has been built new on the TNT world. Basically, it's a community world where I invite friends, subscribers, fans, and what they do is they join and build something TNT based. You make sure that whatever you build, you mark it with a sign so I know exactly who built it so I can give the proper credit. So let's get ready to get this started. I'll show you guys what has been built this week. It has not been much, but I think what has been built has been very awesome. There's the plane there. That was showcased, I believe, in part 4, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go down here. There's a lot of things that I have not seen, and here's my TNT whale that I'm working on. Please don't laugh, but it is taking me it's a little rough, like not really looking at anything and trying to build it. I try to make it very massive, but I don't know. I just don't know if it's turning out that good. Here's like a heart shape here. It's almost like a, and happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Here's like a heart, like four-shaped thing. I don't know exactly what this is. This may have been made by Nate. I think he said it was called the Love Shack or something like that. He said if I saw, no, this is the Love Shack. Wow. This must be the Love Shack. So let's go over here and see exactly who this was built by. If I'm correct, it should have been built by XNate360. I wonder if there's an entrance to this building anywhere. Let's keep going. I don't think there's anything in there. It could be like a chest full of cookies, but oh, here it is right here, exactly. Alright, the Love Shack. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Alright, so this is a heart-shaped house. This was built by XNate360. You may be familiar with him. He was working on the Hunger Games throughout the whole series so far, and it's turning out really great, which I'll go get a glimpse of that in a bit before I end today's video if you have not seen that. So there's a couple new builds in here, so I'll have to take my time and kind of showcase each one new that has been built. It's a little tough trying to get every build, so if you did join this world and you built something, be sure to let me know what you built, and just in case I miss it, that was a tree built by Craftological, and this little house was made by Vision Birth, which let's see what we have in here. We have a bunch of cookies, and there's Fat Steve watching TV. Too close. I finally met you. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks, Big B, for the awesome videos. Keep it up. And I totally read those signs backwards. But I want to say thank you, Vision Birth, for joining and building this. It's always a pleasure meeting fans and anyone who's just very supportive. I really do appreciate all you guys. So let's go to this side. I think we have a lovely mermaid in here. I think this was built by Miss Pink Mermaid. Here's the sign here. I don't think she got a chance to name it there. But she has some TNT roses right there. So very awesome here. I really like this pixel art 3D build kind of a thing of her skin right here. So very awesome job, Miss Pink Mermaid. Thank you for building that and joining the world. Very awesome there. Here was a swimming pool here, and I think this, oh, there's Flappy Bird. No, we're gonna like turn our head and not look at Flappy Bird at all. This little creature thing here, which that may be the Android sign, I think. I don't know. Me the Ninja. P.S. I can't build. That almost looks like the Android for the phone, if I'm not mistaken. He's kind of like walking. Here's a Flappy Bird, which if you follow me on Twitter, I did tweet out a picture about this, almost like a preview or something for this today's episode or part. And as you all know, he cannot fit through these tunnels. We've made that part clear. But you know, it's always a lose-lose game. And again, if you missed that, well, actually, Flappy Bird's very addicting. You can't actually download it right now because I think it's been taken off. But I did play a parkour map on this on Xbox 360. If you want to check that video out, that's somewhere in my recent uploads or so. I forget who this TNT was built by. There may be a sign over here. Helper Aged Knife. So I want to say this was built by Aged Knife. Here's a TNT run. TNT is actually off now, but we did turn it on and like actually played it. So this does work. If you don't know what TNT run is, it's basically like you run on these pressure plates and you kind of have to survive without the TNT falling. Well, the TNT falls as you step on the pressure plates or whatnot, but that's a pretty fun game. It falls into the water and it doesn't really mess up the map. So let's go to the other side here. Let's see if we can find some more builds that were built. This world is getting pretty big. It's expanding so much, which I think the progress is being made. I really love that a lot. And I do want to show you guys the cathedral that's being worked on. Is this new by any chance? This kind of looks new. Made by Moises34. So I don't know exactly what this part is. Let's see. Here lies Dappy, his remains. It's almost like a funeral. Here lies Glycerin Guru. Wow, Glycerin. And here lies Big B. Let's see. Like a boss. I died in style. There we go. I think this is almost like a funeral. Here lies Fat Steve. I think that's really that was an awesome job by Moises and very creative. I really love that one a lot. That was awesome. I did not expect that. A lot of these things I have not seen before. Here's a Photoshop sign that was built by Taken Taco. So great job, Taken Taco, on the TNT Photoshop sign. This awesome Charizard, which I will go to and look at that in a second. Let's go, keep going around. Here's a sword, though. This new sword was built by, who was this built by? Let's go down here and see who this was. This was built by TNT Sword. Well, not built by TNT Sword. You get the notion of what I'm saying. His name is Sour Skittles 21. Love your vids. So this is the TNT Sword that was built by him. He actually had the color switched around, like netherrack in the middle, TNT on the outside, but it definitely looks a lot better this way. So great job on that TNT Sword. You can probably hit someone with that and just explode them. Here's a dancing banana with a TNT mouth. So it's a dancing banana made by Yo Dancing Banana. So great job on that. That looks very good there. And I think I'll probably try to sleep here soon while it's nighttime so we can showcase some of the builds. And also show you guys what it looks like during the day too. Not during the day, but I'll show you guys what it looks like on the map. So let's take a look at the map. And the world is actually expanding. That big blue play button is probably my fault with the whole whale, but I'll try to repair that if I can or whatnot. I'll just try to do it. So let's take a little nap here so we can showcase the rest of these builds during the day. But overall, I really love all the builds so far. It's just been absolutely crazy, and it's been just an awesome time for people to meet each other and just do all that good stuff. So let's take a look at, that was the Coca-Cola sign that was built in the last part, just in case you missed that. It looks like a Superman sign being built back there. And here's a Charizard right here, I believe. Which we got, I may have said Charmander, but I think this is definitely a Charizard. Sorry if I get my Pokemon mixed up. It's been such a long time. And I've not played Pixelmon, really. I just actually got on the server with Choo Choo not too long ago. Well, he got me started. But that was an awesome one built by Dappy32. He's really been killing the pixel art. And there's something a little special in here, which I will show you guys. Let's see if I can remember how to do this exactly. Let's see, got the redstone torches there. And we're going to place one here, one there. And I think one here and one there. And if you do that, it actually shoots out fire charges. So it looks like it's shooting out fire charges. And we just made it past just in time. So very awesome job on that, Dappy. That was really awesome and very creative. Even though it's probably going to burn up that Superman sign eventually if fire spread and all that stuff was on. But awesome job here. That looks absolutely fantastic. Love that so much. Okay, so let's go take a look at the cathedral right here. Which the cathedral is literally turning out amazing. It's really looking good. This is built by Take Your Shirt 12. He's been kind of connecting a lot of things. He also started this middle part with the tree too as well, and iHas Potato has been helping him a lot too. Tree by Take Your Shirt 12 and iHas Potato. He's really been doing just a fantastic job on this. It's just been turning out so great, and I really cannot wait for it to be finished and really tour you guys around it. Maybe I'll do a whole part on it. We'll just have to see how this goes. Here's an airship I think that was being built by iHas Potato, if I'm not mistaken. And let's go down here, and then here's a space station. I think there's a sign right here. We have the spaceship there, and it says Big B's Space Station. Big BS Space Station, made by iHas Potato. So let's take a look in here, see what's around here. We have our nice space station where we control everything, and we can go on the rocket ship and actually go to the moon. Maybe we'll go to the moon in one of these episodes or not. I guess we'll just have to see. And that may be it for this episode. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more houses being built somewhere. Let's keep going around here and see if we see something else. I don't think this looks like a new house here, by the way. Don't think I've ever seen this house, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go here. This was made by XX Vegas Kid, so I don't think I've actually seen this house. Here's some cake here for Fat Steve. There's some chests with some more cake and all that good stuff. And a brewing stand here with some potions just in case you want to rinse down your cake with something to drink or whatnot. So let's keep flying around and see if we can see something else. This almost looks like something else here that was built new. I don't really know. There's a lot of unfinished builds, and if you did have something unfinished, I will try to get you back into the world to finish it. So just be on the lookout for that. We'll do one more fly around to see if we got everything, but I'm pretty sure I covered almost every main build, I think. And I'll do one more fly through here. And whenever you do join, make sure you build somewhere near so I know where it's at. So just in case, I go by, it's not so far away to where I can't find it, but it's somewhere around here. But I think that pretty much wraps up. I did say I want to show you guys the Hunger Games, what it looks like so far. I'll show you guys a little bit more of it. I think it's pretty much done as far as we just have to build the outside around it. Maybe we'll do a round of Hunger Games during one of these parts. But here's the Hunger Games. It's pretty much finished. We have our Fat Steves up there on the throne, and this is pretty much it. And I kind of started it, but X-Snake definitely finished it, and he did a great job. There's a TNT Rex that I did a couple episodes ago. And that's pretty much it. I think, wait, here's a house back here. I actually didn't see that. And here's a sign Big B Stats made in TNT. That says hi or something back there. Let's see who this TNT Steve face was made by. This was made by Irish Chief 99. So great job on that. This may have been built by him as well. What is this? Maybe like a TNT remote control. A cookie. Okay, I guess I get that one. TNT ore made by Irish Chief 99. I always get Chef and Chief mixed up. Okay, let's go over here. And here's made by Irish Chief 99. There's his YouTube, Irish Chief 99. Here's like a little house here. Yes, there's cookies, and I'm so glad you guys know that I love cookies, because cookies are just awesome. I always got picked on about that as far as on Twitter whenever I say I'm about to bake cookies or something like that. You guys are like, you're always baking cookies. But that's that's pretty much it for today's part on the TNT world. I hope you guys really did enjoy. There'll be more progress made throughout the more episodes, but it's really coming along great. And I do want to say I thank all you guys who have been showing your support for the series, but again, that wraps it up for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to drop the like. It really helps the series grow. And be sure to follow me on Twitter to know when I will be hosting these lobbies if you're interested in joining in and just building something, okay? And that's pretty much it. So that's it. And be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with more. And until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.